Hey guys, so yesterday we had a new trailer drop for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Sorry I didn't cover that straight away, I was kind of busy yesterday so I didn't really have a chance to do, but I'm doing it now. I don't know, I don't think we'll get anything revealed again at 2 o'clock this afternoon as it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be this trailer, but as everything was leaked I think it was kind of just left, like, they kind of released it early just because everything was already there and yeah. So without further ado, I'm gonna do this how I did the last one. So I'm gonna stop it kind of at intervals and go through what we've seen. There isn't a huge amount in the trailer. It's 3 minutes long, but there's not a huge amount. So we're talking about that. So without further ado, here it goes. So first thing for this, it's called Wishy Washy. Now I think that is an awesome name. I think it's hilarious. Wishy Washy. Like, I swear I've said that kind of phrase before. And then you've got, it's water type, obviously. Nothing really that new. Well, no, there is a new. Its ability is very new. So, schooling is its ability, and we'll watch it a little bit further because I think it does explain it. So when it reaches a certain level, it goes into school form rather than solo form, which is just basically, I'm guessing, like hundreds of them like schooled together, which looks like it. If you look at like its body, it looks like there's just loads of them making up this. Just called by Wishy Washy. That's kind of funny actually. So when it reaches a certain level, that's we'll come to this in a second. So when it reaches a certain level, that's like, is it kind of like an evolution thing, but not? That's weird. Like, I'm very, very tongue-tied over this. It's like it evolves. It's like Mega Evolution in a way. Like, its ability allows it to evolve into a school rather than the solo form, which school is a group of fish if you didn't know that. But it's kind of like an evolution, but then it's not. So that's kind of weird to me, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. And then Puka Muka. I don't know if I said that right. I've probably said that completely wrong. Looks kind of weird. It looks really weird, actually. Like, it looks like a blob of dirt with a bunny's tail and loads of random pink things sticking out of it. I don't know. Like, it's a water type again. Obviously, it seems we're getting a lot of water types this generation, but that makes a lot of sense as it is based on Hawaii. So there's a lot of water there, obviously, and yeah, so that's that. And then its ability is Innards Out, which I think it does partly show. I do know what it is, so I will talk about it just after we've watched this bit of the video. Was that a new move as well? So it's kind of like Aftermath. Also, this thing attacks by sending out its a hand that's in its mouth or something, or its insides can create a fist and punch things. I think that is it's really like creative, but it's really weird at the same time. But the Innards Out, basically, it's like Final Gambit, but as an ability. So the amount of health that they had left before they were knocked out, so say they had 50 health left, is taken away from the Pokemon that it battled, which is kind of cool. That will kind of get rid of it, and that, like, one hits as well, especially if it's got like a high HP stat. Sorry, my foot is feeling kind of funny. Yeah, no, that's beside the point. So that'd be pretty cool if it's got especially high HP stat and like low defenses, because if something takes that out in one hit, then that Pokemon's probably gone. But we'll see. I don't know if it'll have an evolution. It looks like it should have an evolution, but At the same time, I can understand it not having an ability like that. But yeah, we will see. We will definitely see. And then another kind of mushroom Pokemon. This is more of a spore, mushroom spore thing. So it's Grass and Fairy, which is actually really cool. We finally have one of these Grass Fairy types that we have. That it doesn't exactly look like a fairy. It looks more just like a grass type. If it was like Comfrey or something, is it Comfrey? I can't remember. The one that looks like a lay. That one makes more sense to be Grass Fairy to me, but this one doesn't. I would expect grass. Probably grass poison, to be honest, because I don't know. I associate mushrooms with poisonous, but it's Morello or something. And it has the abilities Illuminate and Affect Spore. So we are getting loads of reveals of Pokemon. Like, we've had so many of them revealed. Actually, that's really cool. Oh wow, hold on. We're going back a second. Also here, I saw on Twitter, I can't remember who it was by, but if you look at the grunt guy there, and the way he's got his arms, if you look, there's like it kind of looks like a skull. So like around his arms looks like the head bit, and then down to his waist and then back up looks like the jaw bit, and then the gaps between his body and his arms are like the eyes. At least that was what was on Twitter. I cannot remember for the life of me who it was, but I thought that was really cool. It just seems just that. But also, like, the thing that I really like is he's dancing in the background. Like, he's kind of like grooving, and they also look really punky. I really like that. They look more like kind of a gang rather than a team. Then Plumeria, Team Skull's big sister. Is that like a tattoo on her? Yeah. I don't know, but she's wearing like kind of like gang attire, and her hair ties or something, whatever you want to call them. They look like they're supposed to be skulls with the hair coming out of the eye hole bits. I might be wrong in thinking that, but that's what I think when I see them. And she also looks really kind of like the eyeshadow. She looks kind of really dark, really angry. I think they nailed her as kind of. She seems like she's going to be like the admin. And just look at that Scold there. And the big boss of Team Skull, he looks. I don't know how he looks, but it looks like the boy protagonist in what's it called in Ruby and Sapphire, just with wilder hair. I know it's supposed to be a hat, but it looks like that white kind of is just gone crazy. Oh, and his necklace as well, I've just seen, is a skull. Like they look kind of more like a gang. Also, more regional variants discovered. Now, I have a real problem with this because I'll carry on. It's dark type, and it looks like they've just done we'll make it darker, a darker colour, and call it a dark type. What I would have loved to see for a Alolan Meowth is, obviously the darker colour, but more rugged fur, sharper, larger fangs, kind of like darker, eviler eyes. Yeah, and kind of that, and maybe on all fours kind of thing. Like really looking quite intimidating and stuff. And pick up and technician abilities, yeah, pretty standard kind of abilities there. But that fabulous, like, kind of the arm movement, it's just so fabulous. Now, this Marowak has got to be one of my favourites. This has to be my favourite Alolan form so far. So Curse Body, which I believe is an ability that can disable a Pokemon's move. I think can disable a Pokemon's move if it's physically touched. And Lightning Rod again attracts electric attacks, and it's Fire Ghost, which is a really cool combination. I don't think we've had a Fire Ghost before. And I mean, its design looks absolutely amazing as well. Like, I really love it. I think this has got to be my favourite out of all of the ones that have been confirmed so far. And then Raichu has an Alolan form, which is electric and psychic type, which I'm not sure how I feel. Oh wow! I didn't realise it was surfing on its tail. That's cool. That's quite cool actually. I don't know how I feel, but its speed doubles in electric terrain, which I just want to add on that for a second. Does that mean that that and Tapu Koko can, because its ability creates electric terrain, that could be a really good combination for double battles potentially? I know you've got a lot of electric there, but electric psychic is like, I don't think we've had one of those before, which I think is quite cool. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. It seems like they're changing a lot, and I'm not sure how I feel about all of this. I'm gonna wait till more stuff's confirmed and stuff and see what's going on there. So that is the end of this trailer, and that will also be the end of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. If you want to see more Sun and Moon news, general playthroughs and stuff. I know I've said stuff so many times in this last 10 minutes, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you want to see some other videos like playthroughs, I've got a Nuzlocke going on at the minute and a solo run, so please do subscribe to my channel, check that out as well. That is all from me today, so I hope you're having a good one, and I will see you soon.